Hi, my name is Karma. Welcome to today's video. Today we are going to be decorating the interiors of the last three houses that I haven't done so far. These are Pashmina, Rudy, and Tasha. So Pashmina and Rudy I did off camera before I ever started recording this island, and Tasha is one that I did in a previous video, but was before I started actually doing the interiors along with the exterior. So when I did Chief's house, I believe, I first started to do the trend that I've had going since then, where all in one video, I decorate the yard and then I decorate the interior. So since those three have not had their interiors decorated, I'm going to do all three of them in this one video. So I hope you enjoy. Let's get right into it. So Pashmina's home as it is certainly at least has one coherent theme, which is better than a whole lot of villagers' houses do, but it's still not really good for a house, so I'm definitely going to be redoing it. I'm going to change up the theme, so instead of keeping this red diner retro theme that it's got going on, I think I'll go for more of a cozy vintage sort of vibe. So I don't have a clear vision in mind, but I'm at least getting there, which is more than I've had before, so let's get right into it. I think the main thing that I struggled with this build was the layout, because I figured out early on what sort of items I wanted to use, because I knew I wanted to use the ranch set and, of course, the lacy rug, which I've used way too much in this island. This isn't the last time that you see it, it's later in this video as well. But yeah, I knew I wanted to use some of those items, but it was really the layout that I struggled with. So you can see I messed around with the partitions and the columns quite a bit before I eventually settled on sort of dividing off the bedroom from the rest of the house. I also struggled with the kitchen layout quite a bit, because I feel like the main thing is that brick oven. It's 1.5 tiles wide instead of just 1 or 2, like, pick one, because then it doesn't work with the counters or any of the other items, because I have to have either a gap or something that's 1/2 tile wide, and that really makes it difficult. Okay, so Rudy's house is actually pretty cute. The only thing is that it's not really in line with the theme that I have for my island, at least not in terms of color scheme, because it's very green, very spring, and also rather kidcore too. I feel like Rudy doesn't at all fit in with the other jocks, mostly because their designs are kind of lacking. Whereas Rudy is adorable, and he has the play hobby, and his house looks like this. Like, every time I see him, part of me is like, oh yeah, that's a lazy villager. He's like punchy, but nope. He's somehow a jock, so I'm not gonna be tying in that personality with any part of his house. So, sorry about that. I'm probably gonna keep a little bit of the kid core element so that it works with his yard as well. But yeah, other than that, I don't really have any specific thoughts, so let's get right into it. So I want to start off by saying, you remember that thing that I said less than a minute ago at the beginning of the build? Yeah, that was a lie. I did include Rudy's personality in this. I put in a lot of exercise equipment and protein powder and stuff like that. I did include the kid core aspects, like I said, but also I made him a jock, clearly. And I feel like now that I'm thinking about it, that does also work with the playground, because I mean, you can get a pretty good workout on the playground. That's what they're meant for. They're meant to help kids get physically active. So yeah, I feel like that nicely combines the jock exercise sort of thing plus the kid core vibes from his original house. So at this point, I felt like I hadn't really tied in enough of the kid core aspect that I said I wanted to, because I had those stuffed bears and I did the cute wall clock, but that's really not enough. So I decided to bring back the train set from his original house, which is actually perfect because instead of just having different color variations, its color variations are the 4 seasons. So I used the autumn one and it's just so perfect. I love it. It's so cute. So Tasha's house does the thing that a lot of houses do, where the walls don't look like walls. They use one of the fancy Sahara wallpapers, and they don't look that great. They can definitely be used well, and I'm going to try and make an effort to use this rainy wallpaper, but not like this, not just put on the wall like so. Especially with the TV on the wall, I just noticed that. It's floating. Did you hang it on the rain? Did you hang it on the rain clouds? It doesn't make sense, so we're gonna be fixing this up. I'm gonna try and go for more of an elegant vibe, because, I mean, she's a snooty, they've all got that elegant vibe, so I want to really tie that into her house. So in order to use the rainy wallpaper like I said I would, I did the accent wall trick with the 2 partition walls and the glow-in-the-dark whatever sticker things in front of it to make it look like a window. And I also tied it in with soundscapes, because I never use soundscapes, I always forget that they're there. But I decided to pull them in for this time so that I could select the storm one and really tie in the rain wallpaper. Even though when I save my dream address, it's not actually going to be raining, so it doesn't actually make sense, but sue me, it's cute. So that's going to be all for today's video. I think these all turned out pretty cute, despite me being rather uncertain about the exact contents of all the builds and the layout and everything like that. But I think I did a pretty good job on them all the same, and I hope you agree. If you like this video, please make sure to subscribe, it would mean a lot to me, and I'll see you all in the next one. Karma out.